to the lifespan. Life situations and circumstances can change and impact the way people live and set the stage for interactions with other people and their housing. So household, it includes all the people who occupy a dwelling, including individuals and families. There are 5 basic family structures, which include nuclear, single-parent family, step family, childless family, and then the extended family. Our life cycle is a series of stages through which an individual or family passes during its lifetime. 2 types of life cycles include the individual life cycle and the family life cycle. Our individual life cycle, has 4 sub-stages. We have infancy, childhood, youth, and then adulthood. Our family life cycle, however, has 6 major steps. It starts out with the beginning stage, where the married couple gets married, but they don't have any children. Then we get into the childbearing stage. This is when the couple then decides that they want to start having a family, and they get pregnant and they start having children. So typically, those children are up to 2.5 years old, and then generally those couples have children within 2.5 to 6 years old, right? And then the parenting stage is when the couple with those children of 6 to 13 years old. Right? After that, the parenting stage, right, you end up in the launching stage. And this is when the couple with children, those children are going to start leaving home, right? Or the couple has children living away from home. So generally when you become an adult and you decide that you're going to go to college, right? And after you graduate college, you then move out of the house. This is that launching stage, that your parents are launching you out into adulthood, right? Mid-year stages. Couples, this is kind of the couple before retirement, but after all the children have left home, right? So my parents are in the mid-year stage where none of their children live at home anymore. However, they are still working full-time. So it's just the 2 of them, but they still continue with the same work lifestyle that they have. And then we have the aging stage, and this is when the couple has decided that they've retired, and then it goes through until the death of both spouses. Right? So the question is to think about is what housing needs do individuals have, right? And then thinking about how do your housing needs change as your family changes, right? So thinking about in the beginning stage as a couple, what kind of housing do you need, right? But then if you are then going to become into the childbearing stage where you want to start having children, does your need change for housing? Right? And then as you're starting to parent and you're going through and parenting children who are somewhere between the ages of 6 to 18 or so, does that change your housing needs? Right? And then as you think about, as you grow up and those children are now leaving the home, how does that affect the housing needs that you want? Right? And then now that all of your children are gone, right, do your housing needs change then, now that you don't have any children at home? Right? But also keep in mind that in your mid-year stages, you may now become a grandparent. Right? And then in the aging stage, you are retired now, and so maybe you have even more grandchildren, right? But you're also a lot older. Right? So thinking, how do those needs change throughout the stages of our life?